Right? I'm scared.
Coach Clay, do you want to introduce this guy? Because I know that you're in cahoots with this guy, so you might as well. You've been naked with this guy.
Excellent comedian. I think you're going to enjoy him. He lives down in Rhode Island. He's made the trip up here, you know. Excellent guy. I think they love this guy. I don't know. Yeah, that's Dan Martin.
Dan Martin, everybody. Here he comes.
Everybody.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That was some. How's everybody doing tonight?
Okay.
Awesome. Don't heckle me. This is my first time on a TV thing. It's pretty fun. Thanks for having me.
Sure.
They told me I couldn't swear, so good night. Yeah, it's good. It's good to be anywhere. My wife and I recently adopted a little girl. She's 9 years old. She's white, so we're not doing anyone any favors. It's okay. She sucks too. She's terrible. It's just so awkward. Like, I don't know what kind of dad I'm gonna be. Cause I never got along with my mother or any of the women that I've been inside of since. So I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Like growing up, like my dad and I too. Like my dad was abusive. Cause when I was a little kid, I had an eating disorder. Cause duh. And I remember like my mom would buy like the ice cream, the Klondike bars, and my dad would abuse me if I ate them. But I ate them anyway cause they tasted like his love. And now I'm 36 years old and I can't even hear a Klondike bar commercial without curling into the fetal position. Like, what haven't I done? All right, that kind of popped. I've done some things. It's crazy. I have like a ton of quarters in my pocket. That's like an inside thought. I just don't know how it's gonna shake out. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know if I'm like a good example. Like, I don't do drugs like anymore. You know, like I did cocaine once for a year. Fantastic year. But like I don't know. Like, I'm trying to be a good example. Like, I'm going back to the gym. You know, because like a while back, like 5 or 6 years ago, I used to weigh 500 pounds, and now I don't ish. So that's good. I'm trying to lose more weight. One guy, like, I told this joke on stage once, and I said, yeah, I lost 200 pounds. This guy said, yeah, right, muffin top. It's not offensive, though, when you consider that's the best part of the muffin. Like, that's...
All right.
Right? Like, when we eat them, they're basically like delicious grenades. We just bite the top off and chuck the rest. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this part right here, the part that he called me, that's got all the sugar on the edges. I'm like, all the chocolate chips, all the flavor. Like, don't hate because I'm flavorful, homie. You know, and he called me that. Like, I don't know. My stomach hangs over my belt. I bought a new belt buckle. No one's ever going to see it. You know? It's like the only thing buying a belt buckle does for me is it gives me like a cool copy of itself upside down underneath my muffin top in eczema, you know? It's really gross. It's like a dead skin bas relief. Like, I don't know if you're into pottery, but that joke kills it. It's stupid. So I don't know. I went to the gym, and like the gym is crazy. Like I'm always running into people I know, and so I don't like that. I don't like seeing. I'm like Ken. He mentioned it earlier. I don't like seeing people. I wouldn't do the porch thing, or going to a stranger's house. Forget that. But like, so I went to the gym, saw a guy I know, and they ask you questions like, "Hey, what are you working on?" Like, you know, people pinpoint parts of their body. Like, I have no idea. What am I working? Like leg day? Leg day is like putting my shoes on standing up. Like, that's leg day. I'm good. What am I working on? I tell you what I'm working on. I'm working on getting to the locker room for the 6 o'clock penis show. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever been to a men's gym, but I feel like there's a whole constituent, like a whole group of like old guys who just go to the gym for CNN and to towel their balls. Like, I don't know if you've been, it's like a circumcised Soleil. They're just in there like just bloop, 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 and they're watching the news like, hey, huh. There's like guys, they just chuck the towel. The other guy, he's like, whoop, hey, like this. It's the worst. Yeah, something about hand jobs. I don't know. I don't know. I wanted to heckle during your set, but couldn't hear me. So I'm back. I'm back. I get in my own head sometimes. It's been crazy. Like, so I'm gonna end on this. So my daughter and I started out as her uncle. She was my niece, and we were swimming in the ocean one summer because it's still illegal to hold them down in the bathtub. So we were swimming, and we just kind of floating there, just kind of like doing elbows. you know, hanging out. We ran out of stuff to talk about after SpongeBob too, and it's awkward. And all of a sudden, she starts talking to me, but she's like whispering. It's like, Uncle Dan, guess what? Like, first of all, she's whispering in the ocean, which is creepy, right? Because the ocean already sounds like 1,000 whispers. It's beautiful. You don't have to mess it up. It's majestic. Like, just leave it, you know? So she's like, guess what? And I'm like, what? It's like, I could do whatever I want in the water. Except poop. And I was like, that's a pretty good rule, though. That's a pretty good rule. Hard, fast rule. It's fair. But then I thought, wait a second. And I asked her, does that mean you're peeing right now? She just stared like right into my soul. She goes, yep. Like, oh, that was the worst goddamn thing ever. Anyway, so she goes, yep. And I'm just like, this is evil. Like, it's like the end of Die Hard. Like, she's accepted I'm about to drop her off the building. Like, do it, McClane. Like, I don't get, I have nothing to live for anymore. My plan failed. She's like, yep. Like, it's not enough for her to pee on me. She has to pee, like, in me. You know, it's like the worst. Anyway, so I just started peeing, too, because I didn't know what to do. You guys have been great. That rim shot was terrible.
Dan Martin, everybody.
Have a good night, everyone. Thank you.
Dan, come over. Come over. Over here. There you go. You fit on the couch. We can all fit on the couch.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Here we go.
Hey,
pal. Yeah. Oh, hey, here we go.
And you win.
I have not had an issue so far with fitting as many people on this couch as I want. Cool. So that's pretty good. Hey, welcome to the show, Dan Martin. Thank you for your hilarious comedy there.
Thank you. Nobody prepared me for the band to talk to me.
Neither did we. Sorry.
That's okay. That's all right. I'm good. I got some zingies in there.
But they're the most dangerous band in town, man.
They're excellent. I love them.
I can't control what they're gonna. You can't control.
Can't do it.
These guys tried to burn O'Brien's down for crying out loud. There's nothing I can.
Okay.
I can do
Keyword
about it.
tried. All right. Call me when they do it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, that's
your
what we're
number?
working on for a
right.
cliffhanger for the season ender.
I want to see some fires.
Hey, here's a question that I have for you because you brought something up. So you got a daughter and now you got to talk to kids.
Yeah.
Here's one of the major reasons really of many that I don't have kids is I think talking to kids is really boring.
I don't. It's not boring, but it's like difficult. You know what I mean?
They don't know anything, man.
No. They do.
But
They know stuff.
question so much.
Yeah. My daughter, after Trump got elected, and I know it's a hot button issue, but my daughter goes, is the world going to end? Is there going to be a civil war? And she said that out of nowhere, and I was like, probably.
Oh.
This is get all that candy in before it ends. You know what I mean? Here's some Skittles. Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, let's talk about your acting career.
Yeah, let's do it.
This guy's an actor now.
It's getting bad. It's getting a thing. Momentum. Yeah. So I just finished. I played a detective. One scene in a movie called Long Night in a Dead City. It was called Satan's Children. The title switched from an independent company in Rhode Island, Scorpio Film Releasing. This will be their 22nd.
Wait a minute. It started at
feature length.
Satan's Children.
Yeah, and now it's
they
called
changed it.
Long Night in a Dead City.
What do you like better?
I liked Satan's Children.
I like Satan's
Gonna
Children.
be honest. There's a lot of Satan
Why did they change
movies.
it?
Probably because there's a lot of Satan's movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
right.
Satan's butthole.
Can there be too many Satan's movies though?
I don't know. It's not part of a series, so maybe. Satan's.
I think I can't get enough of Satan's.
Beelzebub. Anyway, it was really cool. It was a cool experience. It's my second film with Scorpio, but my first feature.
Okay.
I did a short called "They Stole the Pope's Blood."
So wow. So you were a detective in this one. What were you in that one?
I was a museum curator, and my line was, "It's not a statue, it's a man." And then, wow, yeah.
Wow.
You brought me into that moment.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
So the statue was actually a man.
It was.
Was he trying to fool you into thinking that he was a statue?
Yeah, I guess so. So this was like this was kind of like a Grindhouse short film fake trailer, like a 6-minute trailer.
Right.
So it's got all it's got a lot of punch in it because it's got a lot of stuff in it because the
Sure,
movie
yeah,
never
sure.
happened, you know. So
Okay.
yeah, so my part was quick. So that was my second one, and then I've been doing off Broadway for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
I'll be heading down at the end of June
Yeah.
for Zoe minus Ben minus Zoe, which is a show out of Rhode Island that's been winning some awards and getting some steam. And I'll be in Barry Weintraub 3 Legacy, where I play an evil space supervillain named Mr. Whisper.
Wait a minute.
It's the third installment.
It's the third installment of the Barry Weintraub.
The Barry Weintraub experience. Yeah, it's the
Experience.
third. Yep.
What the hell is Barry Weintraub?
He's an intergalactic explorer. He's a nerdy little ginger that saved the planet from total annihilation.
Okay.
And I was the one that annihilated it.
Really?
Yeah, I was the villain. I was the main role. We did it 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And so the second one was about 8 years ago. And now finally the third one's coming.
This is exciting stuff.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like Mr. Whisper, I remember getting the part. I was watching some Family Guy DVDs at the time.
Yeah.
And watched the commentary, and I heard Seth Green was talking about how he got the inspiration for Chris from Ted Levine.
Yeah.
Because him and his friends would like go to Burger King and they'd order in his voice like, "I'd like a large fry," you know.
Yeah.
And so when he went in, he read Chris as Ted Levine, and that's how and then he eventually got to the voice. You know, he eventually got to the "Hey, Dad." So I was like, that's pretty cool. It's a cool concept. So when I went in and read the script, I was like, world domination, all the same like tropes and notes are there. I'm gonna read it as Stewie.
Yeah.
So I read the entire script like
Nice.
this, and then eventually it got higher and more like this, and then Mr. Whisper came out, and this whole like cult following started in Rhode Island. We have a pretty cool audience. The Weintraub fans are thick. They're coming out.
That's fantastic stuff.
Yeah, April 13th in Daydream Theater Company in Rhode Island. You can Google it. You can find me.
By the way, you know what I just realized? You are at least the third comedian that we've had, and the show hasn't been on this long. The third comedian that we've had on the Heavy Leather Show that I've seen naked, and I hope many more.
Oh,
But so far,
and we're not even talking about a show I do.
Yeah,
I just cuddle up with this little guy. He's my big spoon. He's my big spoon.
this guy, what a sight! It's
If you can see it, it's there. Yeah.
it's good stuff.
I always talk about that too. I say when I tell people you do the naked show, and a lot of comedians get this that do it. People they assume naked means like you're just raw, like you're just telling it like it is, like the naked truth.
Yeah, right.
And I'm like, no, my dick is
Yeah,
out.
yeah, it's out.
And they're just
Yeah.
like, oh god, I think it's worse.
And when you go to the naked show, you can get up as an audience member. You can go up and tell a joke.
You can.
And honestly, the only thing that had stopped me this entire time is that I didn't feel like I had the right joke. But now I got the right joke.
Mhm.
So I'm ready to go.
That was the only thing holding you back.
That was the only thing holding me
This
back. I
year,
don't get
that's
naked.
gonna happen.
I don't care.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
But so I'll let everybody know.
You
when
better
it's going,
just
and then you
text a brother.
Can, yeah. All right,
I'm
beautiful.
coming up. I have a collection of my friends' dicks.
Dan Martin, we have we have to get some aerobics going.
Cool.
But quickly, say where you're going to be next. We'll wrap up later on too. But I just want to get it out there. 'Cause
All
I
right,
know you
hey,
gotta-
people watching. I know hopefully some people are watching at home. I just put up the link. I will be at Improv Boston this Sunday around 8 p.m. for the People's Show. I will be headlining with host Kevin Quigley and his ragtag bunch of fools.
I've seen that guy naked too.
I've seen him naked also, and at the Naked Show. So
Yeah.
come on out Sunday. Come on out this Sunday, the 26th.
Dan Martin, everybody, let's hear it for him. Dan Martin.
Yeah.
Thank you.